I'm Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner DeeAs, with 2 ideas for dinner all the way from Italy. Culinary classics done right, the way not just Mama, but Nonna made it. First, we learn how to make eggplant parm the way they like it in New York and even Sicily. Then, bucatini amatriciana, with a sauce so good, even the Italian government gave it a seal of approval. Here on Dinner DeeAs, we only have the best ideas for dinner, the best guests to make them with, and today's guest is also from the best Italian restaurant in Tampa for the 3rd year in a row, according to Tampa Magazine. Paul Barcelona is with us again from Esposito's. My friend, bring it in.
Nice to see you.
It is so great to see you too.
Absolutely.
It is so great to see you today. We had a blast the last time.
We did.
We're going to have a blast today because when he was last here, Paulie shared how he made a rigatoni vodka and a veal dish zottambocca alla romana, both of which are still available at dinnerdeas.com. And today he has 2 recipes straight from the menu at Esposito's, which is also celebrating your 5th anniversary this month.
It is, yeah.
Congratulations
5
on that.
years, which is absolutely
5 years. So then 3
been
out
a
of
lot
the
of
5
fun.
years, best Italian. Like, that's
Yeah.
a big thing right there.
That's batting over 500.
I'll take that any day. You're going into the Hall of Fame on that one, my friend. And later we'll be making a bucatini amatriciana, a simple dish which also happens to be a classic. But before that, how to make one of your best sellers? Because this is right here, you're prepping away on these eggplant because we're going to be making an eggplant parmesan zorrentina. And we just made, what, about full moon
Medallions, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you really
in the
want about
restaurant,
a 1/4 inch slice there, you'd say?
pretty much, yeah. In the restaurant, I slice it a little different. I go long ways.
You go long ways for the restaurant. And is that because of just the presentation for
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Italy, they're going to give you medallions like this.
Okay.
So let's get going, right?
All right, so we got a hot pan going on over here. A little bit of olive oil looks like you put in there. You like to use olive oil for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The olive oil has, let me get this out of here. Has a little bit of a higher, what do they call that? Like a not burn. It heats up quicker.
Okay.
But
It's got
for the
flavor
flavor,
for this one here as
exactly.
well.
So, and this is exactly how my grandmother did it. And all my uncles, I had, from my family, the Esposito side, had 10 great uncles or great aunts.
That's so cool because
So-
family's important to you, my friend.
Absolutely. And all the uncles would go to my Aunt Susie's, their sisters, on a Tuesday night, and she would make eggplant for everybody. They'd play cards, they'd hang out. So we're going to let that get a little bit hotter, I think, Jeff, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I tested that with the flour.
Now,
If it sizzles right away, it's ready.
all of the family that we're speaking about, they're coming to the picnic?
We just had the picnic. I missed it. It's Memorial Day weekend.
You guys did it Memorial Day weekend
and
this year.
actually that's why, so the shirt that I have on is obviously the Italian flag inside of the state of New Jersey.
And that's where a lot of your family is all
And
originally from.
Yes, from up here in Jersey City.
Okay.
And the little heart is where we have the picnic, which is in Edison.
I love that. I absolutely love that. How many folks came
Oh,
together for this
geez.
one, for this year?
Seems like every year we're getting less and less.
Okay.
But
But it's still
everybody's
great ways to
getting
get
a little
everyone
older.
together.
At least 100.
At least, see,
You
like
wear,
that-
we wear name tags.
see, that's so cool.
When I first started going, I had to ask my father. I was like, "Who is that? Who is this?" People were coming over to me. They're like, "Hey, Paul, how you doing?" I'm like, "Who the hell is that? Who the heck is that?"
I love that. I love that.
So
So really a simple method over here.
simple, light, and you'll see. It also, you have to know. You got to use good eggplant, obviously, and the care of. It's actually a fruit. It's unbelievable they consider it a fruit. But, and then, how it goes in the oven, which we're going to show in a little bit.
To prepare Paulie's recipe for yourself, grab a copy at our website, dinnerdeas.com. We also have the details on the bucatini amatriciana we'll be doing later. Find us without typing and spelling by using your phone to scan the QR code in the corner of the screen, which is a fancy way of just saying, open up the regular camera. Point it at the TV as if you're about to take a photo, and when your camera recognizes that box in the corner, just zoom in on it. That's all you have to do. A link to us will pop up.
Not there yet.
Not there yet. So I
So
want to get that nice little crust going on that one.
Yes.
All right, while this one gets a little bit of that crust going over here, what can I do to help you with what looks like some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tomatoes?
So we're just going to put this right in the pan.
Okay.
These are San Marzano tomatoes, whole peeled. And this is, again, a sauce that you can do easily at home. And it's just whole tomatoes, salt, basil.
We're taking a quick break. When we come back, this equally quick idea for dinner continues as we get our eggplant into the oven with a little help from a few layers of cheese ahead. Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs, where we're eating Italian with our friend Paul Barcelona, who's from Barcelona. No, he's not, but the world would be a much more poetic place if he was. He's actually from Jersey, but with a very, very, very Italian heritage. Today, he's here to make two classic dishes, eggplant Parmesan Sorrentina, and later, bucatini amatriciana. And before the break, my friend, we prepped the eggplant. There was no salting, no seasoning, no breadcrumbs. Even for that. Just slicing into medallions the Italian way. Then dip them in egg in a coating of flour and cook them in with just a little bit of olive oil while they brown really, really nice. You can see all that deep colors right over there too. We started on a sauce. And this was just whole San Marzano tomatoes right out of the can with salt, basil, a little more olive oil, very clean. And now this is going to be a foundational sauce for us because we're going to use it for one dish, use it for another. So can I help you over here and reserve some?
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I need about maybe 6 ounces.
Okay, so then this is a 3-ounce ladle here. So
Yep, and
take a
some
look.
nice whole tomatoes also in there.
Okay. Get some of that basil in there too.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it for the amatriciana sauce, yeah.
Okay, so then we can use some of this now because we're going to start layering our eggplant.
Absolutely. All right. So the eggplant went in the sauce, in the saute pan.
So we know that's going to be warm and hot and ready to go because we're going to be using that in a little bit.
A little bit on top.
And then what type of cheese you just
That's
add?
Pecorino Romano.
Okay.
And I'm just fitting. I don't want it to bleed out too much.
Okay, and that was going to be a slice of.
Mozzarella.
Now-
and you can get it pre-sliced at the store.
And you want to have like a
whole
low-
milk.
Whole milk.
Not parts, yeah. Yeah. One of the first things I always learned from my father. And another thing a lot of people don't know, what's really interesting about whole milk mozzarella, not fresh mozzarella, but a sliced whole milk, the manufacture date needs to be 3 to 6 weeks from the time you use it. If it's too fresh, it'll burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's too fresh, it'll burn.
When my father first told me that, I was like, "What the hell is he? What is he talking about?" And then, believe it or not, it was in a magazine from Sofo Foods, a food purveyor. And it said, "Use your mozzarella within 3 to 6 weeks." And I was like, "Oh, look at that! He was
right.
He wasn't making.
Father knows best.
The way he would teach me was like, "Yeah, what do you mean? You don't know that?" Like I was supposed to. I'm 25, 26 years old. I was like, "No, why would I know that? How would you're the one?"
He knew.
Yeah. All right. So that's one order. Okay. And I do need the basil.
All right. I got your basil right here, Chef.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
That's a Sorrentina sauce. San Marzano tomatoes, basil, salt, easy. Olive oil.
And what makes it Sorrentina?
That's just from Sorrento. That's the style. I mean, the whole tomatoes. It doesn't get any garlic. It is. When you taste it later, you'll see. It's like a burst of flavor.
See,
It's almost like the sauce that goes on a Neapolitan style pizza.
Okay, so just the subtle sweetness behind it. Not going to hit you with the garlic, because like sometimes you think Italian's always going to be garlic. It's
In
like,
Italy, they cook with a lot less garlic. Actually, when we make the amatriciana, there's a debate and the mayor of Amatrice, where the dish came from, actually chimed in on the debate and said, no garlic. There is no garlic in a matriciana sauce. And this is like, if you look up the sauce, it talks about that.
And I mean, if the government is getting involved in a sauce, like, which has been like the dish, right? Like there is connotation that is beyond just, hey, it tastes really good.
Just like Italian wine gets classified, DOC, DOCG, with different higher classifications.
Yeah.
So does food. So an amatriciana sauce has the highest qualification for traditional. It's like a PAT stamp for traditional Italian cuisine.
Love it. To make this authentic eggplant Parmesan Sorrentina for your dinner, the details on everything we've done is in the recipe that you can grab at our website, dinnerdeas.com. Scan the QR code in the corner of the screen to find us on your phone while you watch.
We going in the oven?
Let's go for it.
Oh, I need to do one thing. I almost completely
Now,
forgot.
you've got...
This is what's interesting about this sauce also. Put one slice of cheese.
That's it. Just one slice of cheese going in there.
With what's left. I know I'm making a unpleasant little scraping noise here. Just move it around like that.
Now, this is... I mean, I love cheese. I love cheese, and I love the idea.
This is
sometimes adding
a
the Parmesan cheese to that sauce to just kind of...
This is a trick.
And what will this do for it?
It thickens it up. It incorporates into the sauce.
Okay.
You could turn it off the flame. Turn the flame off.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in the restaurant, I also have gnocchi Sorrentina, and made the same way with the gnocchi.
Yeah.
And it gets you can look at that, and it's delicious.
It's got a little bit... Oh,
I mean...
that melted cheese right there, too. All right. So it helps thicken it, brings out a nice little...
That goes right on top. So, there you go. Now we are ready.
All right, so the last bit had that cheese mixed into the sauce on top, and has all those beautiful layers of that mozzarella, the Parmesan, a little more Parmesan going on top here. Oh. And then this oven,
Andiamo.
500 degrees, my friend. Like, that's hot.
That's what we cook in the restaurant, yeah. So, 500, you could go less at home, but just cook it a little bit longer.
Okay.
The cheese just needs to melt.
The cheese just needs to be... So
that's it.
Just a few minutes is what you're looking for then?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah,
okay.
4 or 5 minutes.
What's next then?
Okay. We are making my favorite Italian dish from the other side.
Okay.
My favorite Italian-American dish, rigatoni vodka.
Yeah.
This Italian dish, when I say from the other side, really restaurants just started making it within the past 10 years, I would say. And now cacio e pepe, of course. So cacio e pepe is the beginning. That is cheese and black pepper, essentially, with pasta water. You add guanciale to that, which is what we're putting in right now.
Because what is guanciale? Where does it come?
Pork cheek, the
So
jowl.
this is the cheek of it. This is the jaws of it.
Yeah. And you have a Griccia sauce. And then from the Griccia sauce, if you add egg, you have carbonara.
Yeah.
And if you add tomatoes, you have a matriciana.
And so this is the classic because
those are the 4 pillars.
Those are the 4 pillars of the sauces for where an Italian cuisine. Now with the guanciale being so beloved for those 4 sauces.
Let's lower that a little.
Easy to find here in the States?
No. Not too easy. You can use pancetta.
So pancetta is a good substitute then?
100%. But the guanciale, I mean, really, again, if you ask, a paisan on the other side, they're going to say, no, absolutely no pancetta, no garlic.
But here
I put a little bit of garlic in mine, and then it's 50-50 on chili flakes. I put a little bit of chili flakes as well.
Okay. Dinner idea 1 is in the oven. Dinner idea 2 is getting going and almost done. So we're gonna take another break. When we come back, we make our second simple sauce, and see how our eggplant looks when done. Ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs, where we've been making double the dinner ideas today with Paul Barcelona, who owns Esposito's in Tampa, celebrating its 5th anniversary this month, and he's sharing how to make 2 of their most popular dishes: an eggplant parmesan zorrentina, which we finished before the break, and bucatini amatriciana, which we're making right now. Before the break, we used 1 sauce for both dishes, saving some for the amatriciana, and using the rest in our eggplant parm, layering with cheese and the eggplant slices we fried earlier, adding a little basil and mixing cheese into the sauce just before we added the final layer, and got it all into the oven while we cooked up guanciale for our other dish, our amatriciana, which has just taken on beautiful colors. And I think it's ready to meet its friend over here, some pasta. So can I help you with adding
I
this
believe so, yep. Salt it first. Yep, we do, we got a pound there, so 1.5 tablespoons, whatever.
We'll go a little bit more then.
Yeah,
so you got this down to a science to know exactly, like, what does it taste like
yeah.
the ocean? You have to just
Yeah,
kind of...
and 1.5 tablespoons.
I'll keep an eye and keep moving this
Sure.
around because we got our eggplant there.
Eggplant came out of the oven, and it doesn't need much else of anything. I mean, I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley. A little bit of cheese back on top.
I mean, so quick, so simple.
That's it, beautiful.
I mean, that looks absolutely... I can't wait for that to cool down for us to get a bite into that. But we have our guanciale here.
So we're gonna finish the amatriciana sauce. First, I'm adding my tomatoes.
Okay.
Now I'm adding, these are just Roma tomatoes. Like I said, some debate, we're putting a little bit of garlic. We're gonna add a little bit of pasta water.
Now that also is going to have the starches from the pasta too,
Yep.
which is going to help thicken it as well,
Gonna
right?
help thicken the sauce.
To grab the recipes for both the dishes that we're making today, go to our website, dinnerdeas.com, or you can read along on your phone if you scan the QR code in the corner of the screen.
So we can add the tomatoes now, so then they can sit there and soak up all that flavor as well.
We're taking one more break. When we come back, we finish up one more dinner ahead at Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs with 2 ideas for dinner with the same sauce from Paul Barcelona, owner of Esposito's Italian restaurant in Tampa. Before the break, we finished up our eggplant parmesan zorrentina. Now we're about to finish up our bucatini amatriciana. During the break, we added a little crushed red pepper flakes, but otherwise a very, very simple sauce. Very few ingredients. I mean,
5, 6.
that's it.
That's it.
Simple. How do we bring this all together?
So it's ready in the pan. I'm gonna take our bucatini. Could even, it's fine that it's coming right out of, you still have some water, because that's gonna lend to the sauce also. And this dish is traditionally with bucatini. You can make it with rigatoni. You'll see that as a variation.
But the
Bucatini is my favorite.
because it's like a little giant straw that like just takes in
Oh,
all the
man.
sauce inside. Like
You got a little hole at the end.
it's just all ready for this. Like this is perfect for it.
I'll give it a little flip. Let me get more oh, here we go. Just move it around in the pan. Sorry for the unpleasant sound. Little flip, flip.
Oh yeah. And you got that guanciale that mixed with your diced Roma tomatoes.
And this is one of those that also
garlic.
comes together when you plate it. And when I say that is because you're also relying on the flavor of the pecorino romano.
Which is going to bring a nice saltiness behind it.
Yes. I always plate the pasta first. I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water.
And that's
why
just to
we
help
still have
thin
it
it just a
left.
little bit so it has a little bit
Yep,
more,
a little
movement
more
behind
exactly.
it. Okay.
This cheese is going to go in right
And that's
there.
just to get another bit of that Romano cheese.
Yep, another little layer.
Okay. And then you're just taking that guanciale and the tomatoes on top like that. Oh, that's a pro move right there.
That's it, babe.
That's it. Oh.
Now, pepper. And you're not shy with it. Just like we talked about earlier, this dish derived from cacio e pepe, carbonara has the egg, and then the tomatoes is amatriciana. So, since we have pepper, then we need cheese. That literally finishes the dish.
That's it. Oh, come on now. Now you're teasing me with that little fresh parsley right there. Is that parsley?
That's it.
That's it. Oh, thanks again to Paul Barcelona. Grab his recipe for both his ideas for dinner at dinnerdeas.com, where we also have a link to his restaurant, Esposito's. I'm Jeff Philbin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time with more ideas for dinner, as we call Dinner Deas. Let's try that bad boy out.
Got it.